Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. One quick bit of housekeeping first. If you are watching this after it has been uploaded to YouTube, please smash that like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything but 2 clicks of your mouse. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Ooh, look at that. Found some more grass on the hill. Surprise, surprise. We are working through some more of the valley since we got lots and lots and lots of nothing. Finished up the few fields that we were working on yesterday. Oh, look at that, more grass. You need a quick smooth. I'm just trying to get our when I painted the mountains, I overpainted a little bit, so I'm just trying to get it back to where it should be. Don't know how long I'll be on today. I'm not sure how long the family's going to be gone, but they are. I am home with the dog and the cat right now. So I figured I'd come in while it was quiet and get. I wasn't even going to stream today. Matter of fact, I wasn't even going to work on the map today, but wanted to come in and get at least some more of this valley part of the map done. This is from here to the bridge. I'm just going to do some two grass meadows. And once we get back to the other side of the bridge, we'll be putting in some more fields, or maybe even another forest. Probably both. But I'm going to divide this up a little bit more as well as soon as we get the grass and the trees in. I want part of this to be part of the starting farm, which is right across the bridge. And then part of it's going to be a separate farmland. A less expensive piece of property to buy. At least that's my hopes anyway. So pretty much no major builds today. It's going to be all meadows, fields, and forests today. But it's all going to get done. And we got a couple more field markers to put in across the water. Alright, it's going to take us to where this property is going to end, right at the bridge. Let me get some deco trees in. Alright, we are working on make a couple spares. I'm just going to call this meadow near field 40. Just so I have a reference of where it is. And we'll grab one of those. Alright, so let's get you about where I want you, the first one. I'm not going to put one on the corner because I've got the wires in the way. So probably won't put any trees along that side. When I'm coming down the road, I like to, my deco trees, I like to split my telephone poles. Let me see if I want to throw one more on the side or not. If I do, it's going to have to be... No, I'm going to leave it go. Alright, let's grab... Let's get this side done. So let's grab this guy. I'll go edit, cut... paste. I want to put them in this transform group. So I like to line. I like to put a couple across here. I like to line my water with some. I call these deco trees. Most players cut them down. I call them deco trees. And I'll throw you right there for now. And the same thing, I usually line the mountain with some trees just to break up the textures a little bit. Now I'm going to grab one more deco tree. I want to grab a birch. Which way are you turned? And about that far off the road. And I like to put them across from my other tree. So they line the road. And if you're playing with seasons, these look pretty cool in the fall. That's pretty much the end of this property. I'm not going to do much. Well, we're not doing anything else to this property. It's going to be a meadow. But I want part of this to be part of the starting farm in new farmer mode. So in new farmer mode right now, turn up my speed a little bit. So in new farmer mode right now, you have farmhouse, some storage area, really tiny meadow. This field, which is field 1, this field, which we're going to come over here and number in a minute, I believe is going to be 41. And then I want to add this grass meadow on this side of the street to that field 1 area. So that I'm done with, that I'm done with, that I'm done with. Now where is my field 1 property? Right here. Bit 4, number 16. So farmlands, bit 4, number 16. And we are going to, let me switch to square. We're going to go up to the road. And then I'm actually going to overpaint and we'll fix it with the next farmland. But I want this to be the same part of the property as our field 1 area across the river. All the way down to the bridge. We're going to take it. And again, I'm going to overpaint it, and we'll fix it when we do the next farmland. So you get in new farmer mode, you'll get a pretty generous starting land. Went too far, that's all right. See what we missed. Oh, didn't miss any. All right. A little bit right there. All right. All right, not bad. So now, again, the mountain is a pretty useless piece of property, so I'm going to split it with this next farmland. And this is meadow near field 40. And I'm going to drop the price. All right, so it's number 57, 0, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 0, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, number 57. Take it up to the road. And unfortunately, it's going to be about half the mountain, but that's all right. Somebody has to own the mountain. Yeah, I thought we'd work our way all the way around the valley, and I was hoping to get it done this weekend, but there's no way. There's a lot more unfinished than I thought there was. And just past the bridge. I may even drop the price of this piece of land even more because there's not a lot of use to it. But we'll see how much it costs when we go head back in game next time. Alright, so let's finish this little square here, which is just our field markers and our trees. Oh, and more farmlands we have to paint in. But we get the field markers in first. Alright, so we left off with well, let me turn on my, let's go scripts, maps, toggle our field areas. Alright, so we left off with number 40. So let's go with 41. Throw our field marker in. I always forget the field marker. And then corner 1. Wow, this field is almost identical to the one across the street. Wow. Didn't plan it that way. Oh, no, a little bit shorter. A little bit smaller. Alright, so there is 41. Duplicate that. Make it 42. And I'll drag over corner 1. So corner 2. Corner 3. Alright, so that is field 42. And we'll duplicate that one. Call it 43. Corner 2. Alright. There you go. 3 new fields in. Screenshot so I can post it to Facebook later. Alright, turn off our field areas. And let's get our deco trees in here. So what do we have across the street? A mixture of Well, let's just continue this guy down. So we'll spin him this way. And then how far back? About there. I don't like messing with the traffic. All right, so we'll try and line these up across from the other ones going back. So let's stick one there. And then one on the corner. I should probably switch over to, yeah, I'm going to delete that one. I want to switch back to the okay, we're right there. I want to switch back to the, not the maple, the birch. I don't have one. All right, let's go grab birch stage 5. I'll bring it up here. All right, I want to get it lined up with this one. So they're about the same width from the road, or length from the road. There we go. So I want to get these across the street from our maples. About there. So I usually split the poles when I put my deco trees in. Alright, not worried about the property across the bridge. We haven't gotten to that one yet. Alright, so let's grab one of these guys. And then we'll usually line the water. Alright, not too concerned with the under the bridge. Oh, we got none off the edge, right? Nope, they look pretty good. Alright. So that field is 41, right? 41, 42, 43. Where were we? Close places a minute. Yeah, 41, 42, 43. 41's part of our starting field. So let me come over here. Alright, make sure we're on square. We are. Alright. So our next farmland is going to be field 42. So let's turn that one on. All right, 1, 3, 4, and 5. Come on. 1, 3, 4, 5. Number 58. Perfect. Now, here I want to split. So we're going to go somewhere on this line. I'll split the grass between the fields. And then take it to the road. And then out to the water. And then the same thing on this side. I want to split the grass. Somewhere about here. Take it straight to the road. All right. Now let's take this side back to the water. Alright, cool. So now we can just fill in the lines. Color in the lines. Which I sucked at as a kid. You bought me an adult coloring book, I'd probably still suck at coloring in the lines. Alright, so that's going to be that farmland. Next one over, we're going to take to the bridge. And that's going to be field 43. It's not going to be, so I'm going to change this to false. You are regular price. Alright, so 0, 1, 3, 4, and 5. Number 59, number 59. Now we just come back here, and we follow this line again. Take it back to the road. Alright, and now just go along the road. Take it down. I'm going to overpaint that in. I'm going to take it past the bridge, and we'll fix it with the next farmland coming back. along the water. Alright, now we're good. Alright, fill this one in. Alright, so we have 2 more fields done, and, well, 3 more fields done and 2 more meadows done. So, what do I want to do with this next piece of property? Alright, we've got this little weird piece of property on this side of the road. How the heck do I want to break this up? Alright, so if we take this piece of property on the inside the road, then I bring it back, and we break it about here. I'm thinking it's going to be all trees, and I'm going to leave and we're going to make it another small forest area. Farm Chick 63, hello. Was not expecting to stream today. I wasn't even expecting to work on the map today. I woke up like super tired today. But let me fly down here. I managed to get... We were working on this area here yesterday. So what I did is I kept the field on the end open so you can use it. The field on this end open so you can use it. And then the 3 fields in the middle I made buildable. I figured that was a good compromise. And then in new farmer mode, we have this lot over here we made yesterday, field 1. This is now field 41. It's part of that same farmland. And then I added this grass area on this end of the bridge as part of that same farmland to give you a little bit more room. Or a little bit more space to work. And then this grass meadow on this side of the road is a different farmland, so you'll have to buy it. So that brings me to this mess over on this side. And what I'm thinking about doing is taking this little strip of land along the water, just making it all trees. Splitting it about halfway, and then taking this part of it and putting another placeable area for like another sawmill and more trees. I think that's what we're going to work on next. This side of the street, let me click off of there so it's not real. We'll probably split it in the middle and do 2 fields. Probably do a placeable area here next to the railroad silo. Or a meadow, and make a huge placeable area right here for factories. And then that may be just more trees. I have a feeling that's what we're going to end up with. Alright, let's fix the textures along the water. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's turn off our farmlands. We're on grass. Oh, we need to be round. I think that's what we're going to work towards. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to just stream till the family gets back home. I'm not sure how long they're going to be gone. So I figured I'd just come in and do a short stream. Just to wish everybody a happy weekend. Hope everyone's doing well. And I'm probably not even going to put the forest ground down. We're probably just going to leave this, well, probably leave part of this grass. Or do I want to put the forest ground down? Yeah, we should probably put the forest ground down. Alright, let's come back here and switch that up a little bit. Let's push our... Now I'm going to leave part of this grass, and then we'll switch to forest. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me come back here and finish cleaning up. I was going to put the forest ground down, but we are going to leave part of it grass. It'll just be easier along the road if it's grass. It's a lazy weekend. Got rain coming. Yeah, it's been raining on and off here all night. And it's cloudy and gray and miserable. They went to some kind of indoor flea market today. Alright. Yeah, let's keep the skinny part of it grass. It'll be much easier. And this is probably another forest that we're not going to wall in and build. We'll probably leave this one open. Just going to need some early game forests to work with. So let's figure out where we want to keep our grass. I am probably, well, I'm 99% sure that I'm going to take tomorrow off. And I was gifted a while back, like probably 2 or 3 months back, I was gifted No Man's Sky. And I've never ever played it. I've never even opened up the game. So I think I'm just going to mess around with No Man's Sky tomorrow, off camera, and just chill, take a chill day tomorrow. And just follow the quest line and learn the game. If I've never ever played before, I don't want to fire up Steam, or I don't want to fire up Twitch. I'll mess around with it off camera. Alright, I think we're going to go just a little bit further and we're going to transition over to our forest. Somewhere right about here. We're going to take it down. Now, let's go down. It'll just be much easier if I had grass along the road. And then we'll come down there and split the difference. We'll go part forest and part grass. So I'm going to take this straight to about here where it starts going wide. We're going to put trees in here. It's not going to stay a meadow. Yeah, I've got like 6 games that I have never even played before that I was gifted. Sunday should always be a day off to relax. Yeah, tomorrow is definitely going to be a day off to relax. And then Monday, I'm seriously thinking about coming back in with Trader Life Simulator and doing more Trader Life Sim. Alright, now from here down, we're going to end up probably racing more grass, but let's switch to our forest ground. Now I'm going to think, yeah, let's take it all the way to the water. And let's take it, I want to leave some grass along the road. Oh man, look at all. One area of the map where it has a ton of grass that I gotta remove instead of add. But let's pull it out. Pull it out as we go. Look, this is one section I would not have had to paint grass in. It doesn't need to be neat along the road because we're going to have a little bit of grass hanging over. And look at all this grass. All got to come out. Yeah, I'm feeling a nice forest right here. You're going to need plenty. One thing I did learn though on these big 16x maps that the grass actually causes some frame rate drop. So the less grass you have on a big 16x map, actually the better performance you get. So where do we want to take? So you're going to come out. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good sized forest. Leave some grass along the road. And then take you back to the water on that side. And then we'll put in some, we'll throw in some just dirt so we can put a, leave room for placeables. Alright, so let's get rid of some more grass. And then you're going to go right to about there. And then where do I want? Along the bridge or on the corner? Let's go along the bridge. Let's go back to some rough dirt. So we're going to have a placeable area. And I want this one a little bit bigger than the last one, since this is a bigger area. So leave your room for some placeables. So let's stick in way down on our brush. So let's throw in like a road entrance on this side. And then let's throw in another entrance somewhere about here-ish. And then let's bring a road over. Oh, we got more grass yet. Let's get rid of this grass. I have to put some more in along the road, but I can get rid of what's over here. How we looking? Alright, not too bad. Alright, a couple more spots. Alright, so back to where I was. Let's run. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's grab. Let's take our smaller circle again. About that big. And then let's run a road from across that one over this way. Give you a couple entrances into this forest. Alright, that works. Alright, so grass along the road. And then trees. Well, farmlands and then trees. This will be another quick build today. And we can erase any more grass as we go back. Alright. And I don't care if it's on the forest a little bit, I just don't want it on the road. So yeah, if there's nothing on TV tonight, I'll be on YouTube watching some No Man's Sky tutorial beginners guides to figure out so I don't get killed 5 minutes into the game. So I'll have to go in and play with all the settings and stuff as well. Oh crap, I can't finish the side of the road yet. I want till I see if I want to put that third waterfall in or not. If I put that third waterfall in, it's going to mess up everything we just did on this side of the street. But let me get the grass all the way around first, and then I'll decide if we're going to put that last waterfall in or not. Or say the heck with it. So if I put the other waterfall in, I got to stretch the water down to the canal, which means undoing some of what we just put in. And by putting a forest here, players are less likely to come around this corner and just cut through here instead of driving around. Which I'd probably be the one cutting through there. I take shortcuts all over the map when I'm not streaming. Let me spin this way a minute, even though it's harder to see. That should be good, right? Yeah. Alright. Work our way back to the bridge. I swear I just heard somebody on the porch, but the dog's not barking. He went and looked out the window, but I don't hear him barking. Let me take a quick peek outside. No. Across the street. My sister's neighbor Well, since I live here, I guess technically he's my neighbor too, but I have only known him for 2 years. But they've known him for 15 years. He was 75. He had passed away uh, one day last week or earlier this week. I don't know. I lose track of time. 75 years old. So their family, all of his kids are over there across the street emptying out his apartment. It's pretty sad. So they've been there pretty much all day yesterday and today, emptying out his apartment. Alright, so there's the grass done. Let me get a little bit off of that cliff. And just make sure I didn't get any on the bridge. Yeah, we'll pull a little bit off right here. Alright, now, before we finish this, somewhere right in here, I was thinking about adding another waterfall. And if I do that, we're going to have to run it out straight across that property and this property back to the canal. Before we mess with that, let's do a quick save. Let's see if, let's mess around with it for a minute. If we can always undo it before we finish this piece of property. I don't want to get into another waterfall build because it's going to turn into a 3 or 4 hour project. Alright, so if I mess with another waterfall, want it to, let me turn up my speed a little bit so we can fly a little bit easier. If I mirror it, I want it to mirror this one more so than the one in the middle of the map, because this one's just a hair larger. So if we took you, and where are you? You are, just want to see what transform group it's in before I get started. So I have my bearings straight. Close you, I'll close you. Okay, so you're under places. So if I duplicate you and we call you Waterfall 3, before we mess up the mountain, I just want to see what it's going to look like. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't realize how much was left in the valley. We probably have another good weeks worth of work just to finish the valley section. Now if I put one here, yeah, because I've got room to put a pond on the top of the mountain. Alright, so if we spun you sort of this way. And we brought you a little bit more this way. It would end up being somewhere in about here. And actually that wouldn't mess our property up too bad because so how would you look? No, you got to get faced with the mountain. More of that angle. You would be more that angle. So if we brought you, let me go on this side so I can spin around. Alright, so you would come back to about here. I'm going to pull this up for 1 second. I'm just going to drop it back off. So you are my bottom rock. I've got an undo button. Famous last words. I have an undo button. As he messes up completely messes up the mountain. Alright, now do I want to take you back just a little bit further and then just unbury you? Alright, let's see. Famous last words. Alright. So my bottom level is 105. So let's go down to 99. And you're not going to take me down to my, okay, let's go down to 89. I know that's going to take me down to my water plane. Now, in order for me to do this, I need to click off of it so I can see what I'm working on. Not worried about taking it out to the water yet. I just want to see if I can get the waterfall worked in without messing it up too much. Alright, so now if I go to like 120. Okay, so a little bit too far. Let's go with a smaller circle. So that'll take me, okay, I'm going to have to adjust the water a little bit. Alright, that's fine. We can go back to 98, take, ooh, 88. Take that out. Okay. And then we can just fill back in a little bit what I am, if when I take too much out, I can just fill it back in. And then we'll worry about smoothing that out and making it look good here in a second, as soon as I get all couple layers out. Alright, so that last layer was 120. Let's go back to, let's go to like to 130. And then see where we are here. Right, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not real. Now we just need to work my way from the top down, because it'll be much easier. Alright, let's go back to 130. Actually, the top of my mountain is 206. Let's go to 200 a minute. Nope, let's go down to 190. Nope. 180. Oh, we do have another layer yet. Okay. That is good to know. Okay, so let's find you. Alright, now let's go to 200. And then I can come in from, yeah, this direction. And then we can work our way down and it'll make more sense. And we can adjust the water planes as we need them. Well, yeah. Famous last, we ain't gonna mess it up too bad. Let's put another waterfall in. Famous last words. Come on, man. How bad can we mess it up? Let me erase some grass. Let me go back to subtract a minute. Let's get rid of some grass right here. Alright, now let me go back to replace. Alright, let's smooth this side back a bit. Now we're going to have to add a little bit more in here. Oh, not that much. Alright, now still have to add in a little bit more right through here. Alright, how's this side looking? No, too far here. Let's fill you back in. Let's undo that a second. Alright, so that height, let's go down to, alright, so where was I at 200? Too much. Alright, so let's go down to like 180. 180 is still, no, still too far. Alright, so let's go to 190 a minute. Alright, that'll work. And then now I can go back to 180. Yep, take this out. Now we can go down to 170. Oop. 150. Here we go. Take this out. Alright. So how are we looking now? Alright, send here. I've got some work to do on that side, which is fine. Let's go take care of that now. Come down on my strength a little bit. Alright, so we're about halfway down the mountain, right? Yeah, we're about halfway down the mountain. Alright, let's finish up this side. Coming down. Alright. So what do we have going on here? So this piece of, yeah, you've got to get, alright, so you're going to have to go a little bit bigger. I got to slide you back. Fill that gap in a little bit. Alright, so there we go. So now we come back to the bottom. The bottom was, let's go to 88. Take you back like so. Now this one. Alright, so if we bring you down, bring you down. It's going to get rid of this other weird piece of land. And putting a bridge in there is going to be easy. So now let's get this edge smooth, blend it in, blend this end in. Alright, now let me do something here really quick just so I know where I'm at. Alright, close you. I gotta move you up, move you up, move you up. Okay, so that is a couple of high spots. Let's take you down a little bit here, here. And I want to fill in. Still don't like this end here. Hold on, I know what I want to do. Let's knock, well, first of all, let's get rid of some grass that's up here. This whole peak is too high. Let's take you down. I think that's what my problem was. That top peak was just way too high. It's getting better. Now we just got to fill in a couple holes. We're not going to know what this really looks like till we get in game. Alright, so the one thing I don't like on this side, let's flatten you out right there. Let's bring a ridge down all the way to the bottom. Alright, how's this side looking? A little bit better. A couple holes. Alright. Now, before we go in game and look at this, there's a couple more things I want to do really quick. Let's take our Cliffrock Dark. Hold on, I gotta smooth this out a little bit further. Alright, so let's take our Cliffrock Dark. Come in here. Not worried about the bridge yet. That's a quick fix. We do have to subtract some more grass though. So let me go to, oh, we're on subtract, perfect. So we ended up with some grass here in the water. Alright, now let's take our, oh, wrong one. Cliffrock Dark. Let's get this side done. Now let's take our water. We gotta make you invisible for a minute. Now, so I don't mess up my boat spline, I gotta figure out what land height we were at. I think it was maybe 80. Let's go back to replace. Yeah, 80. So we got to push you back so we don't mess up our boat spline for our fishing boat. Doesn't matter where the waterfall is, we're not going to have any boats back there. So we can just now take our Cliffrock Dark, underpaint our water, and then we come down and get rid of any grass that's left in here. Oh, because we're on replace, subtract. So that gets rid of, this gets rid of the grass, a little bit more, under the water. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's turn you back to visible. And there's one thing we have to do in order to make that waterfall work. Let me fly back to this waterfall a second. But it'll be awesome once it's done. Yeah, I didn't want to put this in, but it's actually going a lot quicker than I expected it to. Alright, so I need, if I can find it, right here, I need this particle system 2. So let's go File, Export, Ritchie Valley, New Buildings. We're going to call it PARTICLESYSTEMS3 for Waterfall 3. Alright, so we exported it out of the map. I can't duplicate those. If I duplicate those, they don't work. You have to export them and import them. So now we can fly back across the map, put our particle systems in for the waterfall, and then go in map and see, or go in game and see how it looks. Alright, so now we go, and where are you? Okay, so you're in places. Alright, so let's go File, Import, Particle Systems 3. Let's rename it Particle Systems 3. Places. Let's go Edit, Cut, Places, Paste, and gotta move you up. Alright, let's go Edit, Interactive Placement, bam. Now, if I, oh man, I've completely messed it up, I think. Oh, you're way over here. Okay, hold on. Alright, so now let's try and get you into place. Alright, hold on. What height is Particle Systems 2? You are at 0. You are at, let's try 0. Alright, we're getting there. So you, I may have to bring you down a hair, we'll see. So where's our top one fall? These are actual, the working particle effects that actually make the water. You can only see them from one side. Alright, where is my very bottom one? You're that one. You have to come up a little bit. You're there. Drop you down a little bit. Alright, you look good. Let's start. So that one looks good. That one, let's bring you down a hair. So that one should be good. That one should be good. You look good. That one looks good. Alright, let's save this and see what it looks like. Alright, let's do a save. And we'll jump in and see what it looks like. And then we'll put the bridge in. And then there's a couple parts of the mountain I don't like, but I'll mess with those off camera to get it the way I want it. Alright, let's see how bad we messed it up. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to mess around with this map too much longer today yet either. I may just take the rest of the day off. I don't know why. I woke up like super, super tired today. Alright, cool. For a minute there, I thought it was going to crash and not even load. But let me check the log real quick. Make sure this new waterfall's not throwing any errors. Now we look good. Alright. Let's lease ourselves a truck. And let's head down the mountain. See if we're going to like the new waterfall or hate the new waterfall. Now the top of the mountain where the lake is we'll fix once we get to that part of the map. No. Almost didn't Uncle Jesse maneuver there with the truck and jumped it. Almost got some air. Well, certain parts of the map she's starting to look playable. Yeah, I'm gonna like that waterfall. Let's come in from the other direction and see what it looks like. We gotta come back for the bridge in yet. But let's spin around over here and see what she looks like. Alright, yeah, I'm glad we took the time and put it in. A little bit of work on that one water particle. Yeah, a little bit of work on the, let me adjust those particles just a little bit. I don't know, we gotta figure out what we're doing with the electrical coming across the water. Crap. So now, see, you fix one thing and it creates another problem. Yeah, I gotta adjust those particles just a little bit. And then just play around with the little mountain a little bit off camera. Alright. Alright. That's a nice addition. Need a nice swimming hole at the bottom of the waterfall. I could spend hours there. Hey, I used to spend we used to go every summer to in Pennsylvania, out at Sweet Valley, Ricketts Glen State Park, where there's a bunch of waterfalls. We used to hike the falls several times during the summer. Alright, so what do I want to do? We're not going to put one of the big arch bridges in. We're going to put one of the flat bridges in. I'll mess around with those particles a little bit off camera to get them adjusted exactly like I want them, but that's pretty much where I wanted the waterfall. Alright, so let's head up to the top of the mountains. I think I have a bridge I left in here. Just for this particular reason, I did. Alright, so let's take you. Okay, perfect. So let's drag you down here. You don't need to be sitting up here on the top of the mountain anymore. Let's go put you to work. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with the electrical system. Alright, so let's bring you down. Let's get you spun this way. Let's get you, let me go down on my speed. Alright, so let's get you centered. With the road. Alright, so let's pull you. First one about here. Now I'm going to need a couple bridge supports. Alright, let's get you in first, and then we'll worry about the bridge supports, and we'll figure out how we're going to fix the electrical system. So we may have to adjust these once we figure out how many we need. Actually, that will work, so let's do this. Let's grab, alright, so let's go to 105.148. Let's go back to replace. Now let's just pull in hold on. Pull you back a little bit further this way. Alright, something like that. We're about to textures later. Alright. Now let's grab, come over here a minute. Let's fly over here a second. Let's finish the bridge and we'll worry about the electrical. So let's grab one of you and let's bring you over this way. Alright, so you gotta get spun to 90. You're gonna go about there. Trying to get it even. Alright, now you can come down. Right about there. And there. And then let's throw one kind of sort of sticking out on that side and kind of sort of just sticking out just a little bit on this side as well. Alright. So that is bridge fixed. Now what do I do with electrical? Ooh, I got a better idea. Alright, hold on. Well, yeah, alright, I got a better idea. Let's take these guys, make them just a little bit wider, pull it out this way. Now let's take our telephone pole, let's make it taller. Oh, it's just too far in. Crap. Can I pull the bridge over a little bit? Alright, we're going to have to slide that whole pole out and then make some adjustments. So if we pull you out, does it look like you're sitting on the block? It does. Now this block can also go narrower. Alright, so if we fix this guy, let me pull it up a little bit more. Alright, now if we take this guy, I'm going to have to fix it so it's touching this one. So you come back a hair. Um, 8, 7, 6, right there. Alright, that works. Alright, now we take hold on, let's fix the box. Now the box I'm not going to need. So that box can get deleted. All right, so now we come over here to this guy. So let's pull him forward and out. All right. Now we take and make the, oop, not the whole thing. I just want to make the pole a little bit taller. Alright, now let's take the whole thing and get it readjusted to this one. So let's go like 1.9. Alright, so that one's fixed. And then I don't need this box anymore, so that one can get deleted. Alright, we're getting there. Now we take this one, let's take the entire pole, so you got to come over and out, and then the pole, oh, it's too far over, but that's alright. Make the pole longer, push you in a little bit. Alright, now how do you line up with this one? Just like that. I'm not going to mess with it any longer. And now we get rid of that box. Now we just have to take this guy and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull him out a little bit further so he lines up with this one. Alright, so he's got to go a little bit longer. And then the whole thing can come back a little bit to there, and we just have to fix one more. Oh, this box has to come over, and now this one, oh, I didn't want the road, crap. Alright, so this guy just has to get turned a little bit. Like so. Alright, so that's going to fix our electrical system. Alright, I can live with that. So there is our new waterfall. So now, what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to take this little weird piece of property on this side of the water, and I'm just going to include it in with the property across the street once we figure out what we're going to do here. And actually, we can come back now and finish this section before we go down and finish our forest. Yep, we can. Alright, so let's come back here. Let's fix a few things. So let's go to subtract to get the grass off the mountain. And then I'm going to fix part of this mountain. Right in through here. this guy here, so let's get rid of that little point right there. All right, right in there. Fixes that. And then right here, all right, fixes that. So let's come back here now. And a little bit more grass on the mountain. All right. So now we can fix our, let's go to grass. Let's push our textures back to there. And we still got a weird little triangle there. All right, that works. Let's go to Cliff Rock Dark. I don't like this light area across the bottom of the mountain. Let's darken it up a little bit. All right, that works. Bring you down. There we go. Now we can fix our grass. I knew I left that bridge in the map for a reason and didn't delete it out. Alright, so you come back. Then I'll have to put a little bit more gravel back under the road. Let me fix the rest of this and we'll put the gravel back. Alright, that works. Now a little bit more gravel. Too much. Alright, so that fixes that. Now carefully try and paint in some grass that we're missing. Yeah, I knew I wanted another waterfall in there. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to take the time to actually put it in, but I'm glad I did. So that fixes this side of the road. So this side of the road is now fixed. All right. I like that. Beautiful. Yeah, it actually turned out better than I thought it was gonna. All right, so what do we want to do here? I'm seeing another farm plot. Which means we're going to have a ton of grass to erase. So let's come in here. Let's get rid of the grass first. And we'll throw another field in. I'm not sure how far back it's going to go yet. I'm going to leave that grass there. Alright, so let's start over here. Alright, so let's go to square. And then let's grab terrain detail. Alright, so I want to leave room along the road. I want to leave room along the waterfall. So you're going to start right about there. And let's start running you up this way. That made our forest a lot smaller, but that's all right. It'll be quicker to put in. Now, how far back do we want to go? Let's bring... let's take you up a little bit further. See where we're going to go with this field. Let's go. Our skinny end is going to tell us where we're going to go. How far back to the bridge do I want to go? That's the question. Let's make this field a little bit bigger. So let's go back to grass a minute. Let's get rid of this grass for a minute. So let's push you back a little bit further. This one may be like an L-shaped field. So let's take you back this way. And how close? Actually, I could probably push that mountain back a little bit. Oh, I like that idea. All right, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Before we finish this field, yeah, all right, that's a better idea. So let's go to 105. Let's go to replace. Let me go to round. Let's push this mountain back. Which I needed to fix this area anyway, because it was sticking, it was like way too flat anyway. And now let's grab some Cliff Rock Dark. Get rid of a little bit of that light. Now let's grab our grass. So back to grass. And let's push this back. Alright, that's much better. So now we can bring this back. Let's go to subtract. Get rid of a little bit of grass right there. Alright. So now we go back to terrain detail and square. So let's go about there. Back you off. All right. Yep. Let's go. Here. And this one we're going to leave open. I'm not going to block this one in. I'm not going to make you build this one. We don't have that many larger size fields in the valley part of the map. Not that this is going to be a large size field, but I'll probably do a lot of messing around with that mountain off camera to get it exactly back to where I want it. Alright. Now we can fill this in. I don't like that end of the field. I don't think. We'll see. We may, yeah, we may make a couple slight changes here. How much room do we have? I want to try and may try and angle that over. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Alright, so our last field was 43. So let's go turn our blue markers on. Alright, so let's go Actually, hold on. Let me get zoom out here so I can see the center of the field. All right, so let's duplicate you. You are now number 44. Throw you right there. First thing I want to do though is, it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. I square this corner up a little bit, right like that. Alright, so corner 1 is here. Corner 2 is there, and then corner 3, I'm going to drop here and then drag it down. And actually, I can leave it right there for a minute. Yeah, let's leave it there for a minute. Alright, so we take this corner, we duplicate it, but it has to be corner 2/1, 2/2, and 2/3. So we take you, now slide you to there. We take corner 2, you can come out to here, and then corner 3, like so. Now, if I want to, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can mess around with this. Alright, so we take corner 2, let's duplicate it, and then let's make it 3/1, 3/2, and 3/3. Alright, now we take corner 1, and I'm going to stick it here for now. I'm going to take corner 2, I'm going to stick it there for now, and then corner 3, we go something like that. Bring you back a little bit. Now I gotta adjust this corner. Yep, something like that. Now let's grab our round brush. Let's see if we can very carefully bring our field out. Yeah, something like that. So now we just fill the rest of this in. And then we got an odd shaped field. So let's get rid of our blue markers. And there's an odd shaped field. So we are now up to 44 fields. So we haven't even started at the top of the mountain yet. Alright, so before I finish all the grass and everything here, let's go back. Okay, we're on subtract. Let's go back to grass. Let's get rid of you real quick. Alright, so field 44. Alright, so now we need new farmland. So you are going to be field 44. So I want, it's going to be number 60. So bits 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 60, perfect. Let's go to square for a minute. So we're going to take this property up to the bridge. And then down to the water. And then unfortunately, I'm going to adjust the price down a little bit lower. You're going to eat up a good bit of the mountain. So we'll bring the price down a little bit to compensate for the mountain. Bring the price down quite a bit to compensate for the mountain. Because someone has to own the mountain. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I like to look in two different directions. Make sure I didn't miss any little squares. Alright, so that's going to be that farmland. Let me do a quick save. And we're going to have to adjust this down even further. And then we'll see how much it costs when we go in game. Oh, it's never good when the coffee cup is empty. let's throw grass and trees here really quick and we'll jump back in game and see what it looks like. Shouldn't take us long to paint this in. Alright, not that much grass at once. I'm going to just get the road surface, it's easier. And then we'll come back and we'll do the field side. So I'm really dying to go see what that field looks like in game. Now that we have the bridge in. Oop. Yeah, we don't need that much grass. Alright, let's get our field edge. Why do I have a spinny wheel? Those unwelcome spinny wheels make me nervous. Alright, so that's going to... I'll worry about the edge along the mountain here. Oop, wrong one. When we get to the other edge of the field. We'll get right up along the mountain. Oh, come on. So there shouldn't be any more missed bits of grass here except for along the mountain. Alright, that works. Alright, so let's work our way back down. Time for a refill? Yeah, no. I'm not going to stream that much longer. We're going to finish up this field. I'm probably going to get out of here. I'll lay down and probably rest the rest of this afternoon. Still recovering from whatever the heck I had last weekend. I didn't even have dinner last night. Oh, too much. I went to bed early. That's probably part of my problem, because I didn't have dinner last night. I didn't have much of any breakfast today other than 2 cups of coffee. And it's already 1:46 and I didn't even have lunch yet today either, so that could be part of my problem as well. Alright, so now you are still too far out, so let me grab... Okay, you're on grass. Let's push you back even a little bit further. Like that. Now, same thing here. You're going to be out, still way out too much further. So let's push you back. At least bring the grass out of the shadows. Yeah, that's going to be much better. Yeah, time for some food. I'm not even hungry though. And it's been that way since I was sick last week, and I still have absolutely no appetite. I've been like forcing food in all week just to eat something. Alright, dog thought he heard somebody get home, but he's not barking. He laid back down. It's probably still the neighbor cleaning out Jimmy's house. Or Jimmy's kids cleaning out his house. Besides, I may even get out of here soon and mess around with No Man's Sky for a bit. See if I'm gonna like it or if I'm gonna play for 5 minutes and say the heck with it. Alright, so we got that done. So now I can switch to rounds, make it a little bit easier. Alright, the grass is almost done on our new section of land. A couple more trees and we'll get to see what it looks like in game finished. Alright. Grass is most of the battle. Alright, so we're just going to take our deco trees that we've been using. So, you same thing, I'm just going to split the poles coming back. Somewhere over here-ish, we're going to need a farmhouse like really soon. So maybe right here at the base of the mountain when we get on the other side, we'll put another farmhouse in. And then we'll put a field in across the street from the forest. and then we'll leave a grass meadow, part of a field, farmhouse field, and then grass meadow. I think that's what we'll do over there. Let's put one more here on the corner, but pull you back a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be this side of the street, except for along the mountain. Now the other side of the street, let's pull. I know my bridge pillar's in the way, but so let's pull this first one down across from this one. And then just keep pulling them down till we run out of land. So you're going to go about there. Can I get one more in? You're going to go about there. Are you on the land? You are on the land. Can we get another one in? Yep. You're not falling off. Now you're a little bit close to the water. Now, I can't pull you in too far because we have wires, but what we can do is we can make you a little bit smaller. Then I can pull you in like so. Then we can pull one more down. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Now we just need some trees along the mountain and then some bigger trees underneath the bridge. I played Trader Life this morning. Now I'm back on Rich Hollow. I haven't farmed in forever. I couldn't tell you the last time I cracked open Farming Simulator. Alright, so since we messed with our mountain, you have to go back a little bit further now. So let's pull you out. Now I can start. You're the one I want. I have not played Trader Life Sims since our last stream. Oh, come on, give me the tree back. There we go. But yeah, I'm dying to get back in there. I haven't seen the update. I haven't been on since the new update with the 31 new products. I'm going to wait until Monday and actually stream it before I jump back in game. So I'll probably definitely do Trader Life Sim on Monday just to take a break. Unless I fall in love with No Man's Sky and we're on No Man's Sky on Monday. It'll be one of the two. Let's put a small cluster right there. And end you about there. Right, let's do a save and see what this looks like in game. Winston, hello. Can't stay away from it. It's my addiction. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about Trader Life Sim, but it is it's better than alcohol. Alright, so let's jump in the game. We'll see what the new waterfall looks like again. We'll see what the new bridge looks like. And we'll check out this new field. Oh, cool. Later, I'm going to try and figure out the farm on Trader Life Sim before Monday. Nice, and you can fill me in on Monday. My trade game has had 5 updates in 2 days. Yeah, the if you're talking about Trader Life Sim, or if it's a different game, they've been updating the crap out of it. the dev is definitely on top of that game. Alright, let's jump in here. Trader Life Sim. Yeah, it's been a bunch of updates. I haven't played it since the last stream. I'm dying to get back in. Let's check out the new section of the map. I almost want to put one more bridge in. We'll see what it feels like when we get back in game. Alright, so let's lease a truck. And let's head down the mountain. And one thing I noticed too about Trader Life Sim, the dev finds a bug. He doesn't wait for the next update. He puts out a hot fix. So I've already seen like 3 updates in 1 week because he was fixing bugs. Let me go this way. I want to see what this waterfall looks like coming in from the other direction. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with that mountain a little bit off camera, just to get it exactly where I want it. Like I said, I've not played around with your boat yet because I'm still playing around with the canal. Because we added another waterfall in this morning and expanded the canal a little bit. How do we look? Yeah, I want to adjust that mountain a little bit, yeah, and I want to adjust the water particles a little bit. I'll mess around with that off camera, but at least it's in and functioning. Alright, I gotta adjust that bridge a little bit more. Alright. Yeah, just a couple slight adjustments, and I like the new waterfall. This field turned out pretty well. I almost want one more bridge right here going in that direction. Somewhere in this general vicinity. You look. Yeah, a few more adjustments. But yeah, I can live with the new. Now, are my bridges just not connecting properly? Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise that up just a hair. Okay, so this bridge has to come up just a hair as well. Yep. A couple more slight adjustments and I'll definitely fall in love with it. So now we can get back to this side of the water and finish putting our new forest in. And then on this side we'll come in, we'll cut a driveway in somewhere around here. We'll come back to this corner. We'll put a farmhouse and farmyard like right here at the base of the waterfall. And then we'll put another field in or two right through here. Look at all this grass we have to erase. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple fields right along here. Alright, let's get out of here. Does Steam auto update or is it something I have to go to do? I have mine set on auto updates, but in the settings, don't ask me where to find it anymore because it's been a long time. But I have, if you go into Steam and then into your settings, you have to enable auto updates. All right, so that piece of property we are going to call done. No, no, we have a bridge there. We have a bridge there. We're going to have to drive around. I'm not going to put another bridge in. Before we finish the inside the road, let's finish this side of the road. Alright, so now we can go, what are we on? We're on round and we're on grass. Perfect. So let's push this back since we've adjusted the canal. And now we could put our grass back. Oh, that's right. I wanted to see about adjusting this bridge a little bit. Alright, So that should fix our grass on this side of the road. Did we go all the way? Yeah, we did. We got all, so the grass on this side of the road is fixed. Now this bridge, to get rid of this, okay, so that's the road itself sticking down. So this bridge has to come up a hair higher. How much higher? 0.3. So if we go 0.5, 104.95, 104.95, it still doesn't take care of that gap. 96. Can't go any higher than that. 97. Alright, hold on. Let me pull this bridge up a second. Yeah, I can't go any higher than what it is. I'm just gonna have to live with this little weird, unless I drop the road down a hair. Or we're gonna have to live with this little funky looking triangle. 105.98. Still not going to fill the gap in. Unless I make the road a little bit, make the bridge a little bit wider, which is now going to mess up my electrical poles. Alright, hold on. So if we go 105.1, so we take U to 105.1, and then what's my width? 1.482, 1.482. And that gets rid of that leaves my road where I want it. Alright, so U 1.482, so 1.482, and then my height was 105.1. Alright, that's better. That gets rid of that weird little gap in the bridge. And now does it mess with my bridge pillars? Yep, it did, didn't it? Nope, there's no gap. Alright, we're good. So that fixes the bridge. So, yeah, let's get that little forest in. Do I want to work on that? Now let's finish this side of the road, and then we'll finish the forest side of the road. So let's push back our grass since we overpainted our new water. Something like that. And now let's get rid of grass on the mountain. And let's go back to our darker color because I don't like that much light down near the base of the mountain. Alright, so let's push, go back to grass. push this back as far as we can, all the way back. Farm Chick, okay, I'll go check it out. Okay, I have it in settings now, thank you. Yeah, it took me forever to figure it out too, but it's it'll auto update. Well, actually, what it'll look like is more like this. You'll get if you go to downloads, it'll tell you what's pending, and then when it's scheduled for. But all you have to do is hit download now, and it'll download them instead of waiting for when they're scheduled to download. And then you can also come in here and view your news, and then you can go in here and see what the patch notes are for the update. So second floor to shop could now be unlocked using the laptop. Oh, that's cool. 5 more new products in the electronic shop. Taxi can be called using the phone, so you could take a taxi. That's cool. Notes can now be accessed using the phone. Oh, so you can make notes. I'm going to have to buy the phone. So it sounds like you can make notes on the phone. So that would be cool. If I could make a grocery list on the phone and then take that to the Jabber shop with me, that would be awesome. We have a fridge, an oven, a toaster, a coffee machine, and a microwave. 2 new ATMs. The phone menu's been adjusted. UI adjustments for some widgets. Okay. Lighting adjustments at the shop and some minor bug fixes. Alright. So yeah, you can go in here and then view whatever your update notes are as well. Yeah, a lot of times I'll go in and instead of wait for them to because once they're scheduled, all you have to do is hit download now or update now or whatever the other button was. So I usually don't wait for them to auto download. I'll usually go in and automatically update them. All right, more grass on the mountain. Oh, more grass on the mountain. Alright, let's push this back. I'm not sure where this next property is going to fall, but I'm just going to push this back. It's right there where I ended it. Alright. So we got a pretty big piece of property to work with over here. We'll probably break this up to 3 or 4 different farmlands. I have a pen and paper handy with a list before I go and buy stuff, just like the real grocery list at home. Man, it's a shame. We're going to have to erase all of this grass to put some fields in. Alright, so we're going to build a new farmhouse back here. We are. Alright, let me do a save. What do we have? I always forget stuff, even if when I write it down. Yup. I've done that plenty of times. I'll stop. I'll run out to the grocery store because I'm out of milk. I'll come home with like 6 bags and no milk. Alright, so what else do we have in my downloads? In the way of houses I haven't looked at yet. I think you're the fire station, right? Yeah, you're the fire station. I haven't built that into the map yet. What do you look like? That could be interesting here at the bottom of the mountain. What do you look like? Ooh, I like this one better. Alright, which one is this one? This one is called the GF House 4. Alright, let's create a new folder. And that was the GFHOUSE 4. So let's go cut, paste. Let's open you up. I've already tell I'm going to have to fix textures. You've got some weird Christmas thing going on though. Alright, so we have the house. Lighting. Clear area, level area, season. So do you actually have... Do you have a sleep trigger? That's my question. Let's look at your XML. So do you have a sleep trigger? Placement, day, night, clear area, level area, seasons, animation. Oh, what's animated? Light switches. Okay. Okay, so you have no sleep trigger. Perfect. I'm going to have to spawn you in as a placeable though if we want the light switches to work. Yep, we are. Okay. Let's rename you with a small t for textures. We have to rename you with a small t. Alright, let's save that. Now you should open up without any errors. Alright, you do. Alright, so let's go File, Export, Ritchie Valley, Placeables. Let's call you the GFHOUSE4. You have your own brand. You do have your own brand. Perfect. So let's go. What are you called? Fox. FOXTECH. So rename FOXTECH. Icon. To stay consistent, let's call it FOXTECH. And you FOXTECH. Alright. So let's go to placeables. And let's grab the brand, you, and you. Alright, and let's grab this guy. Alright, so you are... Alright, hold on. Before I do that, let's open up the Lone Oak farmhouse. Let's grab this guy and this guy, and then put them here. Alright, so that's fixed. Species has to be placeable. Yes, and then placeable type has to be placeable. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Store is placeables / store of Fox Tech. So that's fixed. I'm going to leave the brand. We are placeables / GF House 4. Right, we're placeables? Yeah, we're placeables. So that's good. That's fixed. Price, no, 135,000. Now, do you have any sounds? I don't see any sound files, right? No sound file. No sound file. No hotspot either. Well, we can add a hotspot. Activate hand tool. That should be taken care of. That should be good. Alright, so let's go into our Lone Oak farmhouse. Let's go to here, and anywhere under store data. So you can go in right in here. Now my link node. Let's open you up. It's always my coffee creamer that I forget, so I start buying 2 or 3 bottles at a time. Yup. Alright, so let us add, let's go create transform group. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. And I want to throw you right at the front door. Okay, so you are number 8. So you are number 8. So that's going to be our map hotspot. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Let's close the Lone Oak farmhouse so I don't accidentally make any changes to it. Let's save this and close it. Close you. Close you. Alright, let's see what this house looks like. So let's go File, Import. May have to scale this puppy up a little bit. Let's go -45. Let's It's gonna be a small. That's fine. I don't mind a small house back here by the waterfall. We'll see what the scale looks like in game. We might be able to scale the whole thing up a little bit. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go look at something really quick. Let me fly up here a minute. I want to see what the scale looks like compared to one of my other houses. And I can tell the scale by this farmhouse, because I know this farmhouse is scaled properly. So let's come down here a minute. Let's close you. Let's close you. Close global company. Close the roads. Close the bridges. Let's grab you a minute. Edit. You're going to be a little small. Now if I went, I hate changing the entire transform group, but I want to try something a minute. Let's go if we went 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, alright, that's not going to mess my scale up too bad. Alright, so let's go File, Export. Alright, so that's going to... Well, I should have put it down here and then exported it. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to move it down here and then export it again. Alright, so let's go Edit, Interactive Placement. Bam, let's put you back down here. And let's put you right about where we want you. Which is going to be right about there. Let's get rid of, some grass for now. So let me, let's go to concrete a minute. And let's get sidewalk. Alright, so if we take you, no, I want this driveway to come over closer to the water. Something like that. Alright, let's grab this guy again. Let's go File, Export, Save. Alright, so minimize you a minute. Alright, mod description. And then you are GFHOUSE4. And then we go to items. Alright, and then you are GFHOUSE4. you're at 105.148. And then my rotation is 180 minus 45 minus 180, right? 180 minus 45 minus 180. Crap, what did we set the price at? 135,000. Alright, minus 21. Alright, I think we're good there. So let's delete that out. Let's save this. And we'll see if it spawns in without any errors. We'll see if we like it or if we hate it. I'm definitely going to work on that mountain a little bit off camera. And I'm going to get out of here for the night real shortly. And we'll pick this up on Tuesday because I'm taking tomorrow off. So we will pick up with this farmhouse on Tuesday. Monday we're going to play some, at least the morning stream will be Trader Life Sim. And then maybe the afternoon stream we'll come back and mess around in here. Alright, let's jump in game and see if we like that house or hate it. And then I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everybody stopping in, saying hello, taking time out of their day to pop in to my lovely map creating. That's what you want to call it. Some days it's complete indecisiveness. That's probably a better example. Alright, let's lease a truck. And then let's go into garage and see. Oh, that house is not here. Did it pop under? It shouldn't be under farmhouses. Miscellaneous. Okay, something's wrong. It's throwing errors. Okay. So before we go take a look at it, it's not in the right category. Alright, let's get out of here. And see what I messed up. Alright, is it throwing any errors? Scroll up top here a second. Foxtech is an unknown brand. Okay, so let's fix that first. GF House. Let's grab this line here. Go to my mod description. Throw it here, but it was placeables, / brand Fox Tech. Alright, so we have the brand in the map. We have his DDS in the map. Let me look at my Lone Oak farmhouse and see what I messed up. Alright, so we can change the name. Let's go like this. Function, let's just go placeable. And then species is placeable, category RI miscellaneous. So our category, alright, everything should be good now. Let's jump back in game. So it should have his brand on it now, and it should be in the correct category. So I always like to give credit to the original mod author. And then you should be able to buy more of those houses and put them down if you want one. Alright, so let's jump back in the store. Let's go to garage. It's still not there. Why is it not there? Well, it's not under there now. It should be under... Okay, we have the Frontier Design House. We have the Lizard House by Elk Mountain because he doesn't have a brand. We have the Fox Tech House, but why isn't it showing up in the garage? What did I mess up? Is it showing it on the map by the waterfall? No, it's not. So it's probably not spawning in. What did I mess up? Alright, let's go. Let me grab a little bit of speed. Oh, where's the closest I can teleport? Over here. Oh crap, I'm on the top of the mountain. It's not where I wanted to go. Now let's go to the slaughterhouse. And can I get out of the fence? That's the question. Yeah, I can sneak through here. Come on. Alright. Oh, I don't think this house is spawning in, so I messed something up. Or I messed up the hotspot, one of the two. I don't think the house spawned in. So what did I mess up? Yeah, the house did not spawn in. We have a driveway. I've got a missing house, but we have a driveway. So why did you not spawn in? Either my XML pathing is wrong or my i3D pathing is wrong. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, check the log and see what else pops up. i3D error. GF place PLACEABLES GFH4 house. What did I mess up? i3D error. i3D error. So if we go to GFHOUSE4. Plate PLA. Oh, that's right there. I misspelled it. PLACEABLES. Alright, now it should spawn in. So UI can close, UI can close, UI can close, and it should spawn in this time. And then I'm going to get out of here. We're going to take a peek at this house. I'm going to get out of here for the night, and I'll catch everybody back on Monday. So I'm seriously going to sit back and learn how to play No Man's Sky tomorrow. Off camera, of course. Because I'll probably die about 10 times. Alright, so now if we check our garage, there we go. Now we have 3 houses in. Alright. Let's go for a ride. And we'll see what that house scale feels like. Let's go this way this time. Oh, I'm getting excited. At least parts of the map, it's actually feeling like a playable map. Cowboy Mike 1970, please stream it if that's okay. It depends on what the family does. It's hard for me to stream on the weekends. The only reason I'm streaming today is nobody's home. So it's super hard for me to stream on the weekends. Y'all just want me to... I've never played the game before. I've never cracked the game open. Never even looked at the settings. So I will be a complete noob at No Man's Sky. Y'all just want to watch me die about 10 times, that's all. Alright, yeah, I like this bridge much better adjusted. And let's see what this farmhouse is going to look like. Alright, so I'm assuming there's no doors because there was no door animations, no. The only thing there was is the lights on or lights off. Okay. So there's no door animations. So you're not going to be able to get inside of this farmhouse. So it's just light on, light off. Okay. And I'm assuming those trees will light up at night. Let's roll the night. Yeah, I actually like that. I'm going to use those green trees on other buildings now. I've got some, like, 6 ideas just popped into my head looking at those lights, those trees that light up at night. Oh, yeah. We are definitely going to use those on other buildings. Cowboy Mike's 1970. You never heard of No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky's been around forever. It's probably about a 10-year-old game, but they keep updating it. Check out Survival Bob on YouTube. He's got a bunch of series on No Man's Sky. I've been watching. He has a beginner's guide that I was actually laying in bed watching last night. I really like this house. I'm assuming there's nothing inside, so that's why there's no door animations. Yeah, those look like just textures in the windows. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here now that we know that this is spawning in properly. Let's freak ourselves out for a minute. We're getting there. Look at all those fields now. Last week we only had 13? Yeah, no, 14. So look at that. Now the scary part is we haven't touched the whole area in blue. Still has to be worked. But we are getting there. But again, I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm going to get out of here for the night. And I will definitely be off tomorrow. And I'll be back on Monday with most likely Trader Life Sim in the morning before lunch, and then after lunch we'll jump back in the editor. But hope everybody has the great rest of your weekend, and I'll see everybody on Monday.